Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the virtual man cave. As always, it's a pleasure to have you here. And you know what tonight is, man. It's Monday night at 10 p.m. We a little bit half an hour late, but you know it's still great. And tonight is, you know what it is. D Rigga presents Moments with Unc. What's good, OG, man? How you feeling, yo?
Doing our thing, man. Doing our thing out here, trying to get with the peoples, talk
Listen,
about what we got going on.
I'm not even going to front, son. We kind of killed that intro. We was kind of like on point that time, son. That might have been our best one so far, yo.
Just rolling in there with it.
We working it. We working at it, y'all. But before we get started, man, let me pay the bills so you know what we do. I got to do what we do, so this way we keep this platform rocking and rolling. Listen, y'all, if you are tapped into the YouTube channel right now, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend about us. This way we can get those numbers up, and we can have more viewers and more subscribers and more fans and fanatics and friends. So we do what we do. As always, yo, you know, we got a lot of shows on the virtual man cave, but this is an open platform for all our people to do what we do. We have a show with our good brother MLB Nate the Great. That show comes on every Thursday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, but we sometimes come on Friday. We will definitely keep you updated. We also have the main show with the whole crew, the Virtual Man Cave podcast, which is every Saturday at 10 p.m., which is me, myself, model citizen JD Rigga, aka Unc, Leo the superhero. We got the Panamanian professor, the workout guru, Arthur Sobers. We got the chef, aka the coach, aka Troy. You know what I'm saying? We got MLB Nate the Great, and we also have the Mayor Corey, yo. Other than that, that's everything, man. That's all the shows that
That's
we got going
everybody.
on.
All right,
Yep.
all right.
Oh
And
wait, and
yeah,
last but
I'm
last
over
but
here
not
trying to,
least,
I'm over here trying to send out so they know that we
yeah.
on. So
And last but not least, I'm gonna let you continue to do that, Unc. Last but not least, I gotta put the disclaimer out. The words and opinions and views are expressed on this platform are only representatives of the person and the speaker that is speaking. They do not represent any other entities that may be here on the platform, and they do not represent the virtual man cave. Um, so, lack for better words, if you're sensitive, please do not listen to us. But if you are from
no, listen,
if you
listen
from
is
the
right
19
here.
if you from the
Listen,
1900s, then yeah, you probably understand us.
listen,
All right.
listen.
Don't take it personal, y'all. This is just comedy. It's
Yeah,
just our
man. Yeah, but
opinions,
if you
yo.
do take it personal, IDGAF. We need that as a banner, yo. IDGAF.
Yes.
You
And
need that as a banner. Every time we all button J, IDGAF.
yeah,
IDGAF.
pretty much. We might have to set that up.
Get a button. Get a button. You got to get a button. You hit the button, the motherfucker start flashing on the
See,
screen.
we gotta talk to superhero Leo, you know what I'm saying, the other executive producer of
That's
the
true. That's
shows
true.
of the platform, but you know, he be outside riding his e-bike, say fighting crime and whatnot.
I hear the weight riding
Leo.
down the street, yo. That and there's a little kid in the background who's trying to sing back. The
Nah, he over there. He playing Prodigy. You know he listen to Prodigy. He playing Prodigy on his e-bike, yo. And time goes by, an eye for an eye. We in this together, son. Your beef is mine.
No, he can't be. Hey, yo, promise me he got a real one. Tell me he bumping. Cause if you rapping like it's going right now, I can see that dude hitting parked cars on the bike.
Yo, it's
He's
a war going.
struggling, yo. You
Listen,
can't be.
he on his bike, son.
No,
It's
he's
a war going on
struggling,
outside. No man is safe from.
struggling.
You could run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that Leo took. You
No, I
walking
just
with your
want
head
y'all to
down, scared to look.
know. I ain't knocked none of the work because you know what? I couldn't recite him like he could, so it's not like he know what he was saying.
Hey, come on,
But
man.
I don't know.
I was
He tried to look like Prodigy. If he pulled the hat down a little bit funny, and
Prodigy ain't had this much hair.
I just want to see.
I'm just saying he didn't. I'm not. Listen, this
Why
is
you
not.
so stupid?
This is an East Coast look. I mean, this is a West Coast look. This is not
Yo,
even East
man,
Coast
you
look.
stupid.
R.I.P. the Prodigy.
Yo,
This is not no
R.I.P.
Prodigy.
that, yeah, there you
This
go.
ain't. Wait, hold on. This ain't no Prodigy slander. Prodigy didn't have long hair. No, no,
Okay,
no. This ain't
okay,
no
all
This
right,
ain't no
all right, all right. You gonna talk?
Yeah.
You know you was sick.
That's we not doing that. Nope. We not doing that because I'm from Queens and Prodigy's a legendary rapper. And we not doing that to that legend, yo. All I'm saying
You,
is that that legendary rapper
yo,
didn't have long
you
hair.
know
He
he
kept
was
his hair in the season.
sick. He was sickly. Why you talk about him not having no hair like that, Jack?
I know that's you, Don't even do that. That's foul. You're foul for that, man. You're wrong. And you laughing mad hard too. Crazy. That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, don't tie me into shenanigans. I did not say anything bad about Prodigy. All I said,
Yeah.
his
Oh,
hair was
go
not as long
ahead,
as
y'all.
mine.
Go ahead. This
This
ain't
is
for
not
the
an
weak. This
An
ain't
East
for
Coast
the
look.
weak. This ain't for
This
the
is the
weak,
West
bro.
Coast
This
look
ain't
right
for the
here.
weak.
This is east to east. Come on, man. I don't know why you getting started, yo.
Go
Yeah.
to you roll it. You
Yeah.
fucking me up. You
Yeah,
making
I'm
me
messing
mad.
you up. You over here messing yourself up because I didn't do
No,
nothing.
bro, you tripping. You bugging.
I'm
You
tripping.
bugging.
I'm
You
bugging.
bugging. You but
Wow.
yo, bro.
Yeah.
Why you
I
bring a
just want
prodigy like that? Why
I want to
yo,
let
bro?
y'all know. Have y'all noticed on every show I'm the scapegoat, right? On Nate, he be
It's
throwing
your
me under the bus.
job. It's
It's
your
my job.
job. It's the role that you put. That's what you
You know
do.
what it is. You know what they say. You know how they
It
say it
says
be your own people.
moments with Unc. You are going to get.
It be your own peoples. You know what? We go, this is how we gonna set the show up tonight. Listen, for all my people on the East Coast, yo, y'all
No,
really
all my people are all over the
all over the
place.
world. See,
All
all right.
over
So
the
I'll say
place.
why I
I
said,
need y'all to read this question and I need y'all to think about what we're asking you. Y'all,
you know.
I don't know
So,
what it was like for us to go to the beach back in the day.
so hold
And
on. Let
this
me
is
ask a
gonna
question.
fall into some stuff that we're gonna talk about later. But
Wait,
because about back in the day. Back in the
hold
day,
up.
Jay.
Let me ask the question first.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yo, y'all really be getting in the water at the beach? That's what do y'all really be out there jumping in the waves?
That's how we asking it. But the real question for all intents and purposes, folks, are y'all getting in the water like y'all before, like y'all used to when you go to the beach now? And if you're not, or if you do, tell me why. Cause I got questions. I got mad questions. Cause here's the first one, Jay. Again, I don't know if they're getting smarter, but it seems like the aquatic life are visiting way more often than they usually do. Do you think I'm right?
Well, I don't know because I stopped getting in the water at the beach a long time ago.
Yes.
When I go to the
Yes.
beach, I'm not gonna lie, the water will not get past my knees.
Now let me ask you. Now, is it the reason? Okay, I got different reasons. First of all, I don't know. This water too goddamn brown. I don't care where I go. I don't see no blue water. I ain't getting in it. I have been privy to blue water.
Okay, all right. Tell me you rich without telling me you rich. Okay, I respect that.
You
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
saying? I've been in some pretty nice water.
So
Um, this ain't nice. I've
so
been
what
East
I'll tell
Coast,
you,
West. Yeah, huh?
I'll tell you my experience, right? There's two experiences that I've had. It's been over honestly, it's been over a decade since I've been in the in the ocean where the water's been past like my hips or something like that. So one time when I was younger, I was in the ocean, whatever, at Jones Beach, having a good time swimming, doing what kids do, man. It's the 80s, 80s, not the 80s, 90s. With the summer camp chilling, I got caught in a riptide. So I didn't know what to do, in the moment of a riptide. So as
Yeah,
I'm thinking I'm swimming forward, trying to fight the rip current and stuff like that. The rip current is pushing me further and further back, but I'm fighting, going hard. Like
but you swimming though, ain't you, Jay?
I'm not even listen, Unc. It started off as me swimming, and then it turned into me fighting for my life. There was a
I
difference.
understand, bro.
It was
I
a
don't want to
difference.
laugh about it. I
Oh no,
understand.
we can laugh.
I'm
We can
not.
laugh
I'm
because I
not
survived.
laughing about it. I know what you. It,
So
man.
so
Yeah.
as I'm getting pushed back further and further,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was the good Lord, and maybe the fact that I was probably 110 pounds and a wind. Like I don't know what pushed me out the current. Like I know I went sideways and I went out, and then a wave out of nowhere just pushed me all the way back to land.
It was aerial.
And then all I know is that I didn't get in the water, that beach water, for the rest of the day. Um, I kept asking every like 20 minutes, "Can we go to the pool? Can we go to the pool?" When we go to the pool,
No,
I think
man,
a couple of
this
us want to
is the
go to the
pool,
pool.
baby.
Can we go to the
The
pool?
water slide. This the pool, the water slide, and the
So,
showers. Get
like
your
I
ass
said,
out
that
there.
was yeah, that happened to me in that had to be at least about 91, 92,
How old
and
was you
then
then? How old was you then, Jay?
about 11. And I was
All right, all
between
right,
ages
all
of
right, all right,
uh
all right.
10 to 12.
And where's this at?
That was at Jones Beach.
That okay? Look, look, look. For y'all that haven't been to Jones Beach before, I think most New Yorkers
Yeah,
have visited Jones Beach at least once. At least once. And I think we all have the same conclusions. One,
you don't play with
that
that water.
Jones
You got
Beach
some
got
rough
crazy
waters.
waves. It
Yeah.
ain't right. It ain't right. It don't look it don't second. It don't look right. I'm sorry. That yellow brown water just it's still yellow brown too, isn't it? Yellow
Yeah, oh,
brown
it's
green
murky.
now.
Yeah, you get that murky algae water, yo. You get that lake water.
Yo, and the third thing is that when you go to Jones Beach, shit likes to crawl up on your leg.
Then I'm not gonna front.
Things are playing with you under the water. I don't care what nobody tells me.
You're right.
I'm
They are.
sure they
Something be
Jay,
touching your
huh?
leg. Something to touch your leg. You be like, hey, what was that? Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Something touched me.
Gets the flying, bruh.
Something
So
touched
yeah,
me.
but I
Then
want y'all to know that this. Listen, I've been to beaches that were the water come up and it's only brown because you can see the sand and the coral from the fucking place.
now
That's how, and the water is
I
clear and
will
you can
say
walk out. You can walk out. Oh man, I
I will
swear,
say
I
in
think
the
we
late
walked
two
out 100
thousands,
yards and we haven't. We're
yeah,
walking over coral and
I
sand
went on
and
a
we
cruise
haven't
one
gotten to
time.
a deep part yet.
I
Yes,
went to the Bahamas. I'm not gonna lie, the water was blue.
like that,
I went to
like
the
that,
Bahamas
like
and I
that.
was scared, but the young lady I was with at the time, she was like, "Nah, come on, man, let's go out there, whatever, blah, blah, blah." So I started walking, and I'm not gonna front. I was kind of amazed that how it was level ground, and like I was like, the water was like right here on me, and it was still flat. And I was like, "All right, I'm not going any further than this."
And it's clear and blue, but it's salty as hell. But
Yeah, and
huh?
I told her, I
That's
said, I'm not
crazy,
going any
huh?
further than this. And then I felt the wave it didn't even push me hard. It just kind of hit me, and I was like, yeah, I realized I'm little. I'm little in the water. I'm gonna go a little bit further. We got to go closer to land. And then
How much it?
uh, my immediate reaction,
He
I was
said I
about to
was
ask her.
little. You was insignificant. Then
Listen, I was about to ask her. I said, "You want to get in the pool?" I had a flashback from 1990. You want to get in the pool? Now this water real. That rip. I'm telling you, get hit with a rip current one time, you'll never forget it.
Boy, hey, being somebody that lived in New York and lived in LA and been to the beach, Yes, sir.
Oh,
I'm not
I had a
arguing because I seen it, and I never want to be a part. Because
look. I had
if y'all,
another.
and yeah, it's crazy. It's
I had
crazy.
another experience at my homeboy's wedding. Right, he got married, whatever. And he was like, "Yo, before we go on our honeymoon, we gonna spend a couple of days out in Myrtle Beach, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We want to bring the bridal team, the grooms and the groomsmen
The
and
brides, yeah, the
the brides and
bridesmaids and
yeah.
the groom, yeah, yeah,
So
groomsmen,
so
yeah.
we all went out to Myrtle Beach. We out there having a good time, whatever. We wilding. So my homies is like, yo, come on, let's get in the ocean, let's go out in the water, whatever. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay, shin bone deep. That's what I do. I'm shin bone. So they out there having a good time. They call me out there against my best wish, against my better thoughts. I venture out all the way out there. So it's like four of us. We just sitting out there talking, laughing, having a good time, whatever. The lifeguard start blowing his whistle like crazy. So I start looking around. Why he blowing his whistle? Who he blowing his whistle at?
Why you see typical nigga about to die? Oh my
I'm looking. Uh,
god!
uh,
You look, you don't look. You
water. Look, water right here. All I hear, tweet, tweet.
Boom.
I'm
Where
looking.
just the you only thing you're looking for is where did that whistle come from?
Exact.
Because your ass got to move
Wait.
either
Guess
this
guess who
way
he was.
or that way.
Guess who he was blowing the whistle
Straight,
at.
straight ain't fast enough.
Guess who he's blowing
Straight
the
ain't
whistle
fast
at.
enough. Well,
Guess who he's blowing the whistle at.
stay right in front of you.
He was blowing the whistle at me and my friends. Talking, he waving his arms crazy like this.
Why?
I don't know. All I know is once after he
No,
pointed
yeah,
at us,
y'all niggas look back at me.
uh,
Oh,
OG, he pointed at us and waved frantically. Yeah, I was the first one moving.
what
I
was
was.
he? Okay, yo, you had to get an explanation.
We
What
did.
was
So we get back to the shore, whatever. I'm asking him like, yo, what happened? What we do is wrong? Like I ain't trying to mess around in the ocean. Like, talk to me. He was like, "Oh, it's shark season right now." You know what I'm saying? Because it was August, and I was like, "What you mean shark season?" He was like, "It is." He was like, "They spotted a few bull sharks in the water, whatever,
Yo,
earlier, whatever." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh," I was like,
no,
I could have
Jay,
died."
Jay.
He was like, "Nah. It'll took like a little bite
Oh,
out of you."
nah. Did he just wait? Hold up, hold up, Jay. Did this motherfucker just tell you first
Wait,
that it was a bull shark in the water where y'all was? He did
uh,
say you just said that, right?
it gets better. Hold up, it gets better.
Then he told you there's nothing to worry. Yo, this he wanted to see some black. Yo, he's like, I never saw black people nuggets before.
Listen. He said there was nothing to worry about. Because I asked him, I like, would he kill me or eat me or something like that? No. He'd have took a bite out of you, and once he realized you wasn't a fish, he'd have left you alone. And I'm like, what you mean? He was like a little
No,
small bite.
no. Who is telling you this bull?
The lifeguard. So I'm like, what do you mean a small bite? He said he
you,
said he would have took. He
you
said
was
he
an
probably bit
appetizer to this mother.
pretty much. He said he'd probably took your calf muscle off. He'd have bit your calf muscle off and kept going. I said my calf muscle. That's 1/3 of my leg. I need my calf muscle. Like I can't. You don't have a leg without a calf muscle.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah,
mm.
yeah. So to let you know that me in the ocean, I don't be getting in the water. I don't do it
Obviously. No,
unless it's. This is why. If the man cave ever link up and we do some vacation, some trip, and it has something to do with water, it will not be past my knees. Y'all can have as much fun as you want, wherever y'all want, however y'all want. But if it's in the ocean, it ain't past my knees.
it's gonna be on a boat, Jay. We going fishing, so we finna go catch that big ass
I don't,
piranha like fish that's one
I don't,
who
How
got your name on his front teeth. It's
how
coming to
far
get you.
how far in the ocean? What you mean? How far in the water we
I
gotta go?
mean, a car charter could go anywhere between 3 and 12 or 15 nautical miles. Some even go 20, depending upon what the tide is like.
I
So
don't
they
know
try to
I don't know
delineate
regular
that.
wait, I don't know nautical miles. I know regular miles. I don't know nautical
I
miles.
mean, I all I know is this motherfucker tell me he going about 20 out. 20 feet? I'm stupid. 20 feet? No, 20 mile. Okay, okay.
I'm good.
We ain't gonna see no land, or we gonna see some masses, but they gonna get real tiny. They gonna be back there. And this dude said, I'm about to take you to the best place to go get some fish. And sure enough, we went out there and was fishing. There you go, bro. Got some.
Nah.
So, but we not. No.
We
We
ain't
not
talking about
talking.
fishing tonight.
We
We
ain't
ain't going
talking
about
about
fishing.
fishing. Not yet. Anyway, we
So
talking about
so
jaws of the monkey.
let me
Yeah,
ask you.
that's
So
right.
how far you go on the ocean when you get in the beach when you
Nah,
see
like I said, hey man, look. I used to like the water. I did. I didn't mind going to the beach because it was fun. But then again, I'm spoiled, y'all. I was in Okinawa for 14 years. They got some of the nicest waters in coastal areas that you've never seen. Ever seen, if you did, because they still ever or never, never, ever, ever, never. Yes. And yo, because there's still things that I seen in that water that you ain't you're not supposed to run up on things. Whale sharks. You know what a whale shark is, right? Imagine your ass out on a boat and you get ready to go dive, and you take your ass and you get in the water and you take your goggles and you dip them, because you know you gotta dip them. Once you get in the water, you dip your shit so that it can suck onto your
yeah,
face,
get the
and then
suction. Yeah.
yeah. So it's sucking in and it's there. Know your scuba, okay? I done it too. So anyway, everything sucks in, and you're holding it, and mother takes the mask, put the thing on, all the shit for your face. Boom, goes under the water. Turn around, bruh. Mug is right there. You know, whale sharks can get up to 40 feet in length. This one was about a 25 footer. They don't bite, but if you ever have one just roll up on you from under a boat,
Listen,
yo,
listen.
I don't know what it. I seen a whale, Jay, but the whale was away. But a whale shark.
Uh, it don't matter if it don't bite. If anything is bigger than you, our brain automatically thinks it's about to eat us. I'm about to die.
Leviathan. I thought it was a Leviathan.
You
Yo,
awaken the crackling.
just throw your hand. Yeah, bro. So it's kind of crazy mess, yo. It
But
really
I
is.
feel you though, cause I remember that time I was telling you I went to the Bahamas. I was on a cruise, right? So I was on a cruise, whatever, and something, I told myself, when I get on this boat, when I get on this ship, I'm gonna go out on the deck in the middle of the night, yo. I want to see what the night looks like on the ocean.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I realized because anytime, and then I also know that anytime one cruise ship goes out, there's always another ship that goes out with it. Two cruises always go out the same time, just in case for emergencies. So I heard.
Yo, that's it.
So I heard. I don't know how true it is.
I don't need to
Um,
take because I ain't never been on no. I ain't never been on no damn
so
cruise.
I was on a cruise ship, right? Listen, I go out there on the deck. It's about 2 in the morning. I see the other cruise ship. It had to be, it was super far away, but since it's pitch black, I could see it because that's the only thing with lights. Yeah, Unc, I realized how small and insignificant I am as a human being on this planet. I am nothing but a speck. I am smaller than a grain
And
of
I'm and
sand.
I'm and I'm surrounded by a bunch of specks.
Yeah, I'm nothing more than a grain. I'm less than a grain of sand in the grand fold of things. I am a peon. And I mean that with all like I don't mean I'm stupid or nothing, but like the size and my significance on this planet means absolutely nothing. I am smaller than an ant. Like, cause in comparison to the grand scheme of life, the universe and the cosmos and everything. Yo,
But you think that's bad? Just wait until you find out that it's really that small too. Because you be meeting people left and right that you just can't believe where you met them the first and last time you met them.
yo. And I'm out there on
Itty
that.
bitty, itty bitty planet.
And when I say I haven't experienced darkness until you're out there in the middle of the ocean and all you hear is the ship going through the water, all you hear is the and the waves moving. And but you can't see the water because it's so black. It's so black. And it's so black that the moon is out there, but the blackness of the sea absorbs it. So all you see is the moon in the sky, but you don't see the reflect. Like it's
It
dark.
gotta be off in the gotta be off in the horizon so it's
Yeah.
reflecting off the water, bro.
Then I'm not even
Unless
gonna
it's
lie.
really nice out with the stars, and then it's like crazy.
And you know me, I grew up. I was born in the '80s, raised in the '90s. So I grew up in the time of sci-fi, anime, and just a wild fantasy time. I kept thinking, Godzilla's gonna jump out the water and snatch me up, yo.
You can't be stealing my line. Hell yeah, that's true. Especially when you out there and you know ain't nothing moving.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing like
Godzilla rank ass is finna come popping
yo.
his ass
Uh,
right up.
I'm looking left. I'm looking right. There is no
I
land
got
in
his ass
sight.
right over there. I know what he do. He ain't slick. That's Godzilla's work right there. He finna come get your monkey ass.
Yeah,
You in
but
that boat.
that was an experience, though, man.
I ain't laughing. I ain't laughing at you that time, Jay. I'm recognizing that shit. Yeah,
Oh,
he
nah,
coming
you
to
can
get
laugh.
us.
I survived.
He
Listen, you can
coming to
laugh. I
get us.
survived
He
it.
coming to get
Yeah,
our ass.
it was a done
But it's
deal.
too black out here. Something gonna happen. I hear that.
Too
But
black.
all right, but yeah, okay. So we know that's in the water. But I'm also worried about the water, just in regards to what it looked like. Ain't
You ain't getting in
ain't
that
no way.
murky
It ain't
green.
no. It's hard enough to get into the pool and not let water get in your mouth. Salt water, salt water. Mm. Oh, hey, you want to know something?
Ha!
That's the biggest bathroom ever.
And you want to know? You know why it's so salty, right?
I ain't don't say it, but I know the answer. You want to say it?
I mean, because all the dead fish.
No,
What else? What?
nah, because the waters used to be controlled by whales, and they was fucking a lot. So it was a lot of whale
Oh,
sperm in the water.
that's what they told you in school back in
Wow,
1827.
yo, hey, there was a lot. Then they went out there and they started letting the people do the whaling, and they made them an endangered species. So they got us back, and they just had one big giant fix the water.
Yo, you stupid, huh?
But
You
so,
stupid.
bruh.
You stupid. You stupid. I don't know. Do not believe anything Triple OG says, yo.
But don't drink. Listen, I don't care how blue that water. Yo, y'all do y'all best. Don't let none of that. Don't ingest. Y'all are drinking the world's biggest toilet.
And we're gonna
Just,
end that segment with that.
just
Don't be
let
drinking
that.
beach water because it's the
Don't
biggest
be
toilet
just
ever.
opening your mouth. Hey, when you fall off that jet ski, when you skiing out there in the Baja trying to look cute because you just got that BBL, don't let the water go in your mouth.
Now, let me ask you this, because I'm gonna let you pick. I'm gonna let you pick the next topic, yo. I'm just gonna ask you one question. Do you want to keep it kind of serious or do you want to have fun?
Serious.
Serious. Okay, we'll keep it serious. All right, so the next topic is why do you think Kobe is never mentioned as a GOAT? as one of
All
the
right,
GOATs.
y'all. All right, yeah. This is another thing that had popped up in some of my circles, and it's a very compelling conversation because he's never brought up in the conversation, but everybody kind of has this look like, yeah, we're kind of leaving them out on purpose. And I don't know if that just means that Kobe is 1A and LeBron, although LeBron's greatness is unmatched, is unmatched. I almost I and I'm not. I'm actually a Kobe fan. I'm a bigger Kobe fan than I am a LeBron James fan. I'm a Magic Johnson fan all the way.
So
But if I had to put this name, if I had to, yeah, I'm putting Kobe in that 1A. And I don't. But the question is why isn't he ever in the argument of being the greatest of all time in basketball?
I mean, I I I don't like to use the word hate, but I think it's easy to hate on somebody. It's easy to hate on Kobe. You know what I'm saying? In the
Okay,
sense,
and I mean, but why? I mean,
why? Because despite the fact that everybody loved him after his career, after toward the end of his career and after his career was over, because they understood him, they understood his mentality. The reason about behind why he did everything. It is easy to hate on him now because he's not here. It's easy to not say his name because
I
he's
think
no
that
longer
now,
living.
okay, I kind of, I don't want to. You're not wrong, but here's my thing on that. Yo, if you couldn't raise no hell with that dude in front of you, don't raise no hell about it now. I know a lot of people walk around and they'll be like, well, he gonna do this and he's not here to defend himself.
Yep.
He's not here to put up. He's not here, and but it's also to the fact that y'all choose to recognize whatever it is because he's right there. If he's not the second or third person, he's as close to the top as you can get in all those same categories. So I'm not saying that it's not deserved of LeBron James, but I also will say that
So,
you can't nix the fact that this guy has 5 championships. And here's the biggest argument. Besides Dirk Nowitzki, when he went and took Dallas to the championship and he beat Kobe and all that mugs, he beat
all right. I don't know where Unc went. Unc must have disappeared for the moment. But until he comes back, I'll just pick it back up. So, as he was saying about Kobe, I just think the fact that he's not here right now, it's easy to talk bad about him. It's easy to hate on him. It's easy to disrespect the God. You know what I'm saying? But we just can't deny the fact that he is one of the greats. I do believe I personally hate the debate or the talk of who's great, who's not great, and who's better than this person, who's better than that person. Personally, I think they're all legendary and great for the time period that they played in. Um, Magic, um, Bird, Dr. J, all of them was the legends in the '80s. Mike came through. He took the crown from him. He took the torch from him. He carried it. After Mike, you know what I'm saying? Kobe 8, and then Kobe 24 was something amazing, yo. And then we be able to bear witness to what LeBron James has been doing and how he's been playing. We got the Kobe Bryant. I mean, not the Kobe Bryant. We got the Kevin Durant's. We got the Stephen Currys, and we have like one of the legendary, wonderful plays that we have the opportunity to watch. But I do believe, though, true basketball heads and not just the media understand how great and legendary Kobe is. And I just think he is honestly immortalized, yo. I would Some people may not agree with this next statement I'm about to make, and that's okay because you don't have to agree with me. I don't say things for people
right,
to
right,
agree with
right.
me.
I mean, yeah.
I
I
say
actually,
things
I
because
don't know if
it
if
comes
it'll
from my
be worth
heart.
arguing with you on it.
I
Right. Go
think
ahead.
I think Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, right? I'm not
right?
taking nothing away from Michael Jordan, but I think Kobe is a little bit immortalized, and that's why people don't say his name. We know
What?
where Kobe stands, just like people know where Michael stands, and we understand that. Kobe was the second coming. He was his own. He was own Kobe Bryant, but he was the closest thing that for people who didn't see Michael Jordan, for them to witness the embodiment of Michael Jordan. What I say about Kobe Bryant is that we had the opportunity to see Michael didn't. Michael didn't tell us his greatness or how he obtained greatness or what he did for greatness. Um, Kobe Bryant let you know he gave it a name, the Mamba mentality. He told you what it takes for it to be great. Before him, no other athlete told you what it took to be legendary. No other athlete showed you what it took to be legendary. They didn't come down with the step by step routine. Like Kobe broke it down, you know. And the closest thing that I can say about Kobe, right? He was like a samurai. And if you understand anything about the code of the samurai or how samurai um attack something or they take focus to something, they give their absolute best and their all to whatever they're doing. So if it's sweeping the floor, they're going to sweep the floor the best. They're going to make sure they have the best technique to sweep the floor, right?
Mm.
And what the thing about Kobe Bryant is, he told you that's what he did. I worked on one move a million times. Most people work on a move until they get it right, and then they're satisfied. I worked on it to where I can't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I did it so much that I can't get it wrong. I know what I'm gonna do. I know how I'm supposed to take these two steps. A lot of people don't have that dedication. They don't have that sacrifice. You know, um, and I don't think a lot of people understands. Like even the great players told you that his sacrifice was greater than theirs.
Mm.
Like even though they already made it to the NBA and their style and they having a good time, Kobe's still treating it like it's his rookie year, it's his first day. He still went back and he still kept training. He still kept putting in the work to become, to get better and better. Um, I look at athletes all the time. Kobe popped his Achilles, shot two free throws, and then walked about 80 feet.
100 feet,
Nobody
bro.
carried him.
Actually, it was
He
a
walked.
100 feet.
He
He
walked.
wasn't.
He walked.
Yeah.
He walked from the foul line, from the opposing foul line, all the way back
To that damn hallway, to that locker before he had let somebody. Yep, he walked
before
all the way through
before
the tunnel. He walked
like.
all the way through the tunnel.
And for those who don't understand, who may not understand, when you pop your Achilles, that's that little thing in the back of behind your foot, where your ankle and stuff is at. That little
That's
thin
supporting the
thing.
whole rest of your.
That's
That's
support.
supporting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what lifts your foot up. That's what helps you move your toes. And when you pop that, depending on how bad it is, it'll either shoot up to the back of your calf muscle, or it can go all the way up to the back of your thigh, depending on how severe and where it pops at. You can't move your foot, and you hear it pop like it pops. It's not like it ping, it pops. You hear it, okay? It snaps like you snapping a chicken bone. Pop.
Yes,
And
it's
that
agonizing. I hope people are watching. I don't know if y'all ever had. I had a rotator cuff. What he just described is the same sound, and I know because I had been around a lot of people who had it done. But what he said is not a lie. When that thing pops,
it
you
pops. You feel it.
literally hear. It is not anything that is audible to anyone that's standing
So
2 feet
and
in front of you. But
the
you
messed up
will
part is,
hear it. You will hear it. You will hear it. Then you will feel it. But
see,
you
and the
will hear it. You will
wait, and you know what
hear
the
it.
messed up part is? You hear it twice. You hear it on your inner ear, and your outer ear hears it because it's inside your body. So you hear the vibration that goes through your body, but your outer ear also hears the sound, and then you feel it.
Bruh, bruh, bruh.
Okay.
You can't, and I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all, I know that somebody is gonna agree with me, because if y'all listening, and I hope y'all are, if y'all ever had this happen, yo, bro, you literally lose consciousness. Your everything goes black, then it goes white. When if y'all watch the finals, Tyrese Halliburton pulled his. I promise you, that he looked like it was just a crazy act. Or Jason Tatum when he did his. Y'all, yo.
And wait, and keep in mind,
Oh,
Kobe, Kobe
and
did his.
Dame did it.
Wait, wait,
Uh,
and out of all those players, remember, and Kobe walked.
and Kobe got
Kobe walked on him.
he
He got
walked,
up, shot his free throws, and then
shot
walked.
10 free throws, and walked all the way down to that tunnel.
So there's, I just think for a simple fact that's why we know he's legendary. We already know he's one of the goats. We don't even have to worry about it. I don't even think his
Superman
name
ain't
has
got
to be even
shit on.
mentioned.
He said it. Superman ain't got shit on me.
Who said that? Black Adam?
I be thinking about Kobe. Sometimes that's the shit that he be saying. Is Superman ain't got shit on me, man.
Listen,
Superman
and I
ain't
love
got
the
shit
fact that
on me.
he took every game serious, whether it was a charity game, whether it was
That's
uh,
the
a
challenge. He
three
took
on
life
three, a
on.
one on
He took
one.
life on the same way, bro. He took life on the same way. He did. He
Yep.
did. And but it's and again, like I said, it's still the most unargued element of the folklore of basketball. If you think about it, we gonna fight about the king. We gonna fight about the, but wait, there's this dude who's a little snaky
And
guy. They call the Mamba, who
and
yo,
can we
bruh.
honestly just
Yeah.
can we give can we respectfully give LeBron his roses, no matter how much you feel about him, to be playing on that level?
Oh, if you
20
don't
years?
know,
Are you
if
crazy?
you
Are you serious?
don't, if you don't,
Like,
I gotta say, I don't believe anyone who's a basketball purist can say that they really don't like this dude. And there's no wait. And again, I don't know if I can repeat it. This dude has done nothing bad in the media, on the court, or off the court. No scandal. Just he just lost he just lost 6 championships. You know
so
what I'm saying? He's
I'm not
five
even
and
gonna
six. He's five, you know what I'm saying? Or five, whatever his number is, four,
one and
whatever it is, 4 and 7,
yeah,
whatever it
4 and 6 or something.
But
But
I just don't get how
I'm
you
not even
can't
gonna
come.
I'm not even gonna talk about his rings, anything like that, how many times he's
No,
lost.
this ain't about his ring. It's
Do you
who
know
he led. It's
not
who he
even that.
led.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
the consistency of his skill set for 20 years. So, most of us,
Mm.
the majority of the world, we don't have athletic jobs. Right? Our job doesn't cause for us to run up and down a court for 82 games and then represent the world on an Olympic stage and stuff like that in different places, right?
If
And
called upon.
we can't even stay at our job for 20 years.
I don't know about that. I did it.
No, I'm not talking about
25.
you. I'm just talking about like most people don't stay at their job for 20 years,
I don't want to
let
believe
alone,
that. I don't want to believe that. I think a lot of people don't stay at their job for 20 years because number one, they don't like it. You know what I'm
well,
saying? Because if you
what,
like something, you'll stay there and you can do it for a
whatever
long
reason,
time.
they're not there for 20 years.
Right.
This man has been performing at a high level for the past 20 years. No matter whether if you like him or not, LeBron James has been in the top 10 for the last 20 years, you could say.
And I'm telling you, bro, it's hard to, you're not gonna get no negative statements about LeBron James from me.
I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm not a LeBron James fan.
I'm crying.
I'm not
That's
even
what
a
I'm
New
saying.
I'm not even a LeBron James fan, but as a avid basketball fan, I have to give respect where respect is due. I have
He
to.
is categorically the best
I have
player that has ever been. Why?
and
Yeah, man, that
and right now,
it is recorded.
and right now, his record will stand for a long time, but he is setting the bar for the future of the NBA as far as longevity and how long you can play this game
I don't
on a
even know
high
how
level.
people could not even say that that wasn't something that you couldn't be prepared for. This dude was, he was 20 years, he was
18,
young,
18 and 19.
young. I was just sitting here falling back on it, like, God damn, he really is a young 40-year-old man. He's a marvel. He really is a marvel.
He's a freak of nature. And let's put some respect on his name. He got his son to the league. And and when I say he got his son to the league, I mean as any father would, if I'm employed with a company and I'm one of the best employees, and my son is in my field, he's studying to be in my field, why wouldn't I get him a job with my company?
Only thing you gotta do is make sure he's qualified and ready
You
to
gotta
do the
as
job
long as
before
you
you
got
go
the
out there and get him in.
qualifications,
That's
yeah.
all.
As long as you got the qualifications to do the job, yeah, I'm gonna get you the job. Okay. And his son got the qualifications. So therefore, hey, kudos, brother. You got your son a job. And how can I hate on that? How can anyone hate on that? Because if any one of us was in the opportunity to give our child, not even our son, just give our child a job or a position within a company that we worked for, we would.
Opportunity to excel.
We would. We would in a heartbeat. Okay? So stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. We gotta start with the LeBron hate. We gotta start with the Kobe hate, right? We just gotta, like I said before, we gotta recognize. Let's put them in the categories where they belong.
A
Kobe,
tier.
Kobe
It's a
was
tier.
legendary.
It's a
Okay.
tier. It's a tier, bro. It literally is a tier.
Yep.
That's the only way to do it fairly.
And
But people are going to slide. People are going to
so
jump. You know what I'm
we
saying? There's a possibility of it changing, so that's got to be acknowledged also
this
too, because
this
no,
is how I
nobody's
look
going
at
to
it.
remain that way. Yeah.
When it came to scoring, getting busy, getting these rings, winning games, yo, Michael Jordan was the best, man. That's why he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, he didn't do nothing that the guys who won games after him did. You know what I'm
But
saying?
he he's the one that gave them that mentality, yo. Before, if it wasn't for Mike, they wouldn't have had that frame, that fundamental skill set to go off.
Again, man, that's what Magic
Um,
and Larry Bird was in the league for. Yo, Michael Jordan just ended up being a more athletic looking
yeah.
at a
Then
position that's always looked at as being worn out and beat up.
with
So
with
uh,
Kobe, it was he's one of the goats because of his work ethic, because of the time, the effort, the energy, the determination, the focus that he put in. Um, LeBron is one of the goats because look at the longevity and what he's been doing for the past 20 years, yo. Come on now.
mhm.
All three of them gentlemen are the goats respectfully for what they do well, yo.
Again, the argument is never going to be because we're trying to find out. You know,
Right.
it is a this is going to be a dilemma forever because again, I just believe that it should be spoken to or spoken about with the right people being and getting their flowers like you said earlier, Jay, getting their flowers early because it is they are very much do that, honor together. They are great, great, just great. So
Yep.
Vince.
Then So I guess we can leave it at that, man. Kobe, like I said, was legendary. Um,
Yeah, I mean, again, I would never. I In all cases, Kobe would be, I think, a more attainable fit to be the replacement of Michael Jordan. But since again, now we got to put in all Raptors of the goddamn game to figure it out. Oh yeah, Kobe only has 5 trophies, and you know MJ has 6, so that puts MJ on top. Blah blah. But yeah,
yeah,
it
semantic.
remains that way. It remains that way.
Oh
It will
yeah,
remain that way
yeah.
until it
All right,
happens different.
what's good, buddy? How you
Whatever.
feeling, man?
What's going on?
Hey,
You
much you
coming in
feeling
here?
better?
You coming in here to get your love for LeBron, aren't you? Because you're a LeBron lover.
Uh, he can't stand LeBron, yo. So
Hey,
all
why
right,
you
man.
give it
We
away?
over.
Why you be giving it away? I want Art to just level off and just go, look at it, Dick. I can't stand that mouth. Just
So
let him do it.
all right. The question is, why do you think Kobe is never mentioned as the GOAT, as one of the GOATs?
Because he's a carbon copy of Mike.
Ooh, I don't like that answer. I'm finna go boo.
And in order to be considered the GOAT, you have to be considered better than who was considered the GOAT. And because he emulated everything that Mike did, he's overlooked, in my opinion.
I like that part. I like that explanation, Art. I like that explanation.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. We about to just turn your camera off real fast because we're not gonna take no Kobe slander here tonight. Um
No,
We ain't
it's
Kobe
gonna
will never
slander
be
nobody.
nah, I know,
No,
nah.
we ain't done it, bro. No,
Oh
I
nah,
want
I'm
to
just
hear it. I
messing. You
want
know
first.
I'm
I
messing.
need it. It needs to be. It needs. I mean, it ain't so much that there's any addressing it, but the fact is I don't want anybody to feel like we gonna crack on them. Again, we gonna have a compelling conversation about this tonight. There's don't just know that if you're saying something wrong, that you gonna get corrected, but there's also a reason for it if it is, because there are a lot of negatives about these cats where that would put them one behind the other, where even you can say that even between these three you gotta put
So
LeBron on the top.
all right, let me ask you this, right? Because they say every great man follows in the footsteps of another great man before him until you make your own impression, right? Your own footsteps. Do
hmm
you believe that Kobe Bryant he took Michael Jordan's blueprint, but he made it his own and then advanced and carried it? You don't think he surpassed him?
no.
Why not?
Um, I don't. I'm not gonna go to the rings because again, I don't. I just don't think he passed him because I don't know. It's hard to
Damn, you
say.
got stuck. That mother.
It's. I mean, I would. The only measure he did. How many defensive players a year does Kobe have? How
I think
many? How
Kobe
many?
only has, if he has two. I
How
don't know if
many?
Kobe has
How
any.
many? How many MVPs?
Now
Okay,
that's a
well
highway
now
robbery. Cause yeah,
they
that's
gave
a
two to
highway
Nash.
robbery. That's a
Yeah,
hard. Yeah,
yeah, they
yes.
gave two to
That's a
Nash.
dirty
That should have went
thing.
to Kobe.
So
Um,
so
Dirty. Kobe could have won that MVP a couple of
so
years.
let me ask you this: who played who played in a harder era, Kobe or Michael?
Michael did.
yeah, I think Mike did. It was
And it's not,
physical.
and let's get this straight. It's not the fact. It's not the fact that now we got to go to the bad boy defense against Michael Jordan. I mean, just the fact that that dude played in the Eastern Conference of the NBA. You knew if you came out of the Eastern Conference, what? You was gonna get your ass kicked. And you was gonna have a fight on your
True.
hands no matter where you went. You couldn't go to New York and not get somebody getting up in your ass. You couldn't go. You
So,
can't
all
go
right.
to
So I'm talking
Philly to
about
play.
now. I'm
You
not talking
can't go to
about.
Philly to
Well,
play.
hold up, I'm not
Man,
talking about the physicality of the game. I'm not talking about the physics.
So
I'm talking about like the players. Like if you look at Kobe, who Kobe had to face, day in day out, I think the skill of players in Kobe's draft, just in that '95 draft alone, was
you know what?
crazy. He had
I
the
don't.
Iversons, he had the Cambys, he had
there's a
like you
lot of
said,
people for his
Dirk
ass to beat
Nowitzki.
up, yo. There
He
was a
had
lot
Chris
of
Webber
people.
in them. He
But
had
that's putting the onus now on Mike. But I like what everybody said. Mike was playing against plumbers and damn carpenters.
But see, I don't subscribe to that
I wouldn't
because
go that far.
I'm not. I'm
Um
not. I don't subscribe to that because here's the thing. When Mike was playing, those cats had skills. We just didn't know about them because you was in LA, but if the games weren't as widely televised as they are now, so we didn't have access to all of the skilled players that we have now. We didn't have the internet. The NBA or the TV contracts weren't as big as they were. So I'm not. Before Ron Harper tore his ACL, Ron Harper was a dog. Clyde
Ron
Drexler was a
Harper
dog.
was the dog.
You see what I'm saying? So we go to this.
yeah,
Oh well, they were plumbers and this and that because we didn't see those cats every day. I mean, you had
people
cats
don't
like
know how
Mitch,
nice people don't know how
right?
nice Clyde Drexler was.
Right. You had cats
Right,
like,
right,
but
right.
but you go to the West Coast, you had cats like Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullin. You see what I'm saying? Timmy Hardaway Senior. We didn't see them dudes all the time. So
Exactly.
that's why I don't subscribe to they was plumbers and nah, they wasn't plumbers.
Now
They
You
I
know,
probably
will
was
say,
ballers just yeah. Hey, I'm
right.
with you on this one. I'm with you
say
on
though
that.
that I do think Kobe's era they were it was a little bit better. The skill set wise.
There's a lot of
He,
names in there, boy. Like you said, that's a lot of names to just try to fluff off. Oh yeah.
mm, yeah, but not to get stuck up on the Kobe question right now. This one right here, we're gonna lighten up the mood, man. We're gonna take it back. Take it way back. Some of y'all might not have been born. Some of y'all might have been little when this came out. Some of y'all might already been grown. Unc was already on his third marriage, fourth mortgage, and his 15th 401k plan, when this came out. But I'm gonna let him tell you about it.
All right.
So,
So
41 years ago today, Purple Rain came out this week.
this week it came out. Purple 41 years this week, yo. Yes, it's the 41st
Oh wow.
anniversary of it. If you can literally believe
Purple
this, Purple
Rain,
Rain. And it's it's
Purple
it's
Rain.
it's it's very sentimental, to think
I
about it.
never meant to
But
cause
what
you no
really gets scary
pain.
is like, can you really? It's been 1984 was 41 years ago. Now that in general terms, knowing that I'm the oldest of this group, I remember, in 84. It was 2 years before I joined the military. You know what I'm saying? I was 18. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this shit. And when you first watched it, did it blow your mind?
Oh, Unc, you was 18 in 84?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
I was 6.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Yo,
and see, that's why I'm trying to tie this in. Y'all just look, y'all wear your look.
I was like 4 years old, bro.
I
Was
get
84.
you.
No,
I
84. No,
get
I'm
you.
sorry.
84.
I was 7. I was 7. Well, no, I was 6 turning 7
Yeah,
in
Arthur,
80.
man, how old was you, man?
I was
How old
6.
was you?
I was born in
Yeah,
77.
listen, he Panamanian. He ain't got no birth certificate. He just be making up his birthday. I was 5. No, I was 8. No, I might have been 9. I don't know. I
Wow.
ain't telling y'all nothing.
Had everybody looking it up too. Like, wait. He gonna have to pick one of these motherfuckers. He got
Yeah,
to
I
start
was. Nah,
somewhere.
seriously though, I was 6 going on 7 in 84. I
Okay.
turned 7 in '84.
84. I either was already 4 years old, depending on what time of the year it was, or I was four going on five,
In
yo.
August, it's July, the motherfucker
July,
27th. That,
I was 4 years old.
you
So
gotta know what they. When
No,
was
I
your
was turning
birthday?
four. I was
in
turning four.
in July, I was still 6. My birthday not till
Okay, so
October.
there I was. I was 18. I'm telling you, and I ended up going to see this movie, and we sat through it. We sat through two. We sat through two runnings of it at the mall at the Galleria. I remember when we were watching it at the Galleria, and I'm telling it's there's some things that you know are going to become pop culture icons and things that you remember. I don't know if you ever saw Star Wars the first time. You knew that shit was great. Star Wars was that. Purple Rain was that. I don't care. Everybody was talking about his little short ass, but that motherfucker was that
So
dude
I'm gonna tell
put
you,
put he put together a musical fantasy of his life.
there's a few
And
things.
that's craziness as it already begun. But he was the creator of that. That was cool.
There's a few things I remember about Purple Rain. Right, one, he had that bad chicks. Right now, when I say this is what I remember from a youth. Right, um, two, I used to always wonder how did he ride that motorcycle when he was little? Because that
It was
motorcycle
custom
Wasn't
made.
that a
was,
big motorcycle?
It was
yo, that
custom.
motorcycle was mad big,
It
It
son.
was
wasn't
custom.
a
No,
big on it. It doesn't look big on him. It wasn't a big motorcycle.
it was a
Nah,
custom
that was.
bike for him though.
I ain't trying to hear that, son. That was like an oversized motorcycle. I don't know how he did it.
It
And
was an oversized scooter. Nigga. It was an oversized
yo,
moped.
how did he move with all of with them heels on, bro?
Like you see him moving when he does move with them because he's always wearing them. That dude is that's what he was built for. That's what it was. And after a while, you stop arguing because you notice that he actually is doing it, and he's doing it good on the stage with these
So
boots
like
on. He is
I wish
killing
I
it.
had the opportunity just to ask him like when did you know like you just gonna start wearing boots with heels? Like it's because you were short, ill, and you just wanted to add a couple of
Probably
inches to
look
you.
at you and then snap the towel out. Whoop, get out of here, man.
I don't
Well, how
know.
about this? I'm gonna go play ping pong now.
But purple
This cool
rain,
motherfucker, man. That's what he done. He'd have been like, I snapped it.
purple
Now
rain.
I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go play some. I'm gonna go play some ping pong right now.
Nobody digs your music but you, kid.
I ain't never been to girl, but no
Hey yo,
problem.
hey, Jay. All right, Mandy, my friend Mandy and Kylie wanted me to ask y'all. Y'all ever think that y'all could catch a girl that looked like Apollonia?
I mean,
It's worth a
I'm
shot. If I was
so
single, if I was single, I would take the shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
If you had, hey yo, bro, if you had a custom moped, you might be able to do it.
yeah, not for nothing. I had a couple of Apollonias in my lifetime.
They really Apollonians, because listen here, if we find out an
Nah,
Apollonia
yo,
looks more
nah,
like
I'm gonna be
Deja, well, look, come
I'm gonna
on.
be real. I'm gonna be real with you, son. I had some real bad ones in my day. Like
Was it Purple Rain Day?
yeah, listen, I had some that made me almost want to change my religion, but I'll be messing things up sometimes. I'm not gonna.
You mean to tell me you gave up a woman because of something that you ain't even know you had?
What?
You had religion back then?
You stupid.
Man,
Nah,
what you doing?
listen. I don't
That's
have
why I was on back then. I was like, oh, but
I had
yeah,
my
so
fair.
yo,
Nah,
yeah,
I had my
cow.
fair share of baddies, but as a young boy, you make dumb decisions and you do dumb things. But yeah, you live and you learn and you get better.
Well, you just throw your hands up.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Word. So, let me ask you, when this came
You
out,
gotta
what
start
did
all. You gotta start all over again. Just do what? Say it again.
so when this movie came out, when Purple Rain came out, what did it mean to you? Like, what did it mean to see Prince and all that stuff? Give us the breakdown of the hype behind this movie.
At first, it was real. It was the surrealness of seeing somebody who you really liked, as far as music is concerned. Now he's in a movie, all right, and it's like, damn. And then you kind of taking in the movie. Why does this movie sound so personal? He ain't acting like. But then you recognize like everything that's going on is his. This is his shit. So you're like, oh, okay. It was the first time I started thinking about how the movie was directed and what it meant. I was seeing where the control was, and basically you got a little sex star midget guy who can sing really good, and he having a hard time expressing himself. You know, you catch a lot of it, but at that age, it's pretty obvious because that's how you're living most of your time. You didn't think about it, and it was a good representation of what was going on in most people's lives. It was how the classic fight for your girl, fight for what's right, get your shit together. Now this may sound all campy and shit, but in those times, there was a lot of people that needed a little bit of how they were getting through and doing things. And to watch this guy overcome in a movie with wearing boots. That was the thing. The girl, they even ask in the movie, how does he do that in them boots?
Yeah.
They ask there's a part in the movie with Morris Day and Jerome Bennett talking, and he says, how does he do that in them boots?
Listen, to this day, I still don't like Morris Day because of that movie.
He's a fool. Hey, what? Oh, the ultimate cool motherfucker. And you
I ain't
don't.
like him. Yo, I didn't like him. Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't like Morris Day for mad years because of Purple Rain.
Why? What was it? What would be the reason
He
you
was the
don't?
attack. Listen, he was Prince antagonist in Purple Rain, and I didn't appreciate that.
That's craziness.
Nah,
But
I'm with
here's
you.
the
I'm
pain in the
I'm with
ass.
you
So
on
I
that.
get you. I get you.
I'm with you on that
I'm
tip, Jay.
Yo, listen, he played that role so well that
That
in real
made
life
right.
I didn't like him.
Yo, I ain't want to listen to his music or nothing.
Yeah.
Like I just
Listen, I stopped
couldn't
doing his
stand.
dance. Uh,
I couldn't
show
stand.
enough.
Look, I couldn't stand that light skin. Let me stop.
Oh, yo.
I don't understand how Morris Day to anything right now is the third best entertainer I've known, and the first two are Prince and Michael Jackson. Morris Day was the bro. He was the
Listen,
perfect beat man
saying
for the perfect band, bro.
I'm not
He was.
saying Morris Day wasn't nice. What I'm trying to say is I didn't like him
I,
Because you
I
did
because of
get
that
it.
role he played.
you did a
Yeah, I
good job.
get it. I get it. But he was good at it. I mean, and
And
they
what
kept
that's
that
what
rolled up because that's how they generated a lot of their issues to grab fans when they were going to shows. Because when they go to shows, they were telling everybody that listen here, y'all, they might be headlining. That group up there might be headlining, but this shit right here. They used to go to the concerts, and this is what they would do. They'd be out riling up the crowd, talking about the revolution sucks, and they would be sitting there, and then they'd be like, "We about to show you. No, you ain't doing." Motherfucker get climbed right up on stage, and
but they was actually best friends. Go figure that.
best
Yeah.
of friends, bro. Best of friends. They knew
But
that this
see,
was what it was all a show for them to get what they needed to get done,
but you know
get the
what?
music up, and get their band together to go and make
The
that
fact
money. They did it.
the fact that they was best friends means that they can also that's why they could play it so well because they knew how to antagonize each other.
They were doing it every day.
Yeah.
This was
Except
everyday
now
shit with them.
except
That was
now we
how they
getting
did
paid
it.
for it.
It was an everyday mess for them. And now, yes, Jay. And then he got that contract with Warner, and then yes, all that everything changed up there, and It was drastically noticed. It was drastically noticed, and it's still some of the saddest stuff you'll see. Still some of the saddest stuff you'll see. Purple Rain was a great movie to grow up to, yo. I think a lot of people should watch it now again. You know, I know they'll laugh or they'll have something snooty and derogatory to say, but watch what happens in this movie. It's a lot of things about this movie that make you go, we're upside down about the way we think about life and do things.
Well, that was
This
his life, though. That was
it
actually.
again, I'm saying that's how you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And the ultimate pull the bull by its horns kind of thing. It's a great movie. It's and you know, I don't watch it often. I watch it when it comes on sometimes. I don't like commercials, so obviously that might shit better be DVD'd or on one of the channels. So
Man, I used to hate when it came on commercials back in the day. Streaming
Man,
back in the day.
make an hour and a half movie, 2 3 hours long. All them freaking
man, and for
Hey,
unnecessary shit in
I
your couch.
really miss you, Mandy. When are you coming back home? I'm glad that you're on the show. Every time she come on, I'm gonna sing the song.
Oh, good. Hey, Manny, we was talking about Prince.
Purple rain,
So Jay,
purple rain.
so you gonna tell us what your experience of it is?
Yeah, I was 3 years old, bro. I was
All
4 years old.
right, all right, all
So
right. So let
now
me
I put
ask
it to
you.
you like
Okay,
this.
how about
Now I
this?
could tell you because my brother, he's like you, man. My brother's a big Prince fan. You know what I mean? So me and him used to have a lot of debates growing up. I was Michael Jackson, he's Prince. We used to go back and forth, bickering and talking smack. I will say when I first saw Purple Rain, I was young, so it kind of confused me. I was like, yo, why he got on the blouse? Why he got on heels? Why his pants so tight? Why he just man, he weird, man.
Yep.
Um, but there was something about it though, like because he made good music though. So I was like, yo, the music is dope though. And I ain't gonna front, it was a good movie. I just didn't understand. I was too young to understand Prince at
yeah,
the time.
same here.
Um, but I liked the movie in general because I just thought it was dope. And I would just hate on it because my brother liked it.
So
So
let me ask you. Now that you're older, is there any significant things that you take out of that movie that make you like it or dislike it, or because now it's for 'cause again
Um,
it's an old person. It's 41 years old now. What do you think? You know what is
I
what?
haven't. I mean, I haven't watched it in years, so I can't really say. If I watch it again, I mean, I'm trying to think back of what I know of the movie now. What I probably pay more attention to. It'll probably be the dynamic relationship between him and his father. That love hate relationship between him and his father, because that's something that I can understand. I can relate to. You know, so I could probably understand that a lot.
Definitely.
You know.
um, I can say for me,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to the grandfather and to the father in his music, I think about my maternal grandfather because he was a musician. He played the organ and the piano, and,
Okay.
and he struggled. He never he played in the church and stuff, but he never got a contract or a record deal or anything like that. So it was it was a battle. His father was struggling, and so I see a lot of similarities in his father, and grandfather. Um, he never abused my grandmother, nothing like that. But just the struggle trying to make it in music, knowing he's just as good, but for some reason he never caught his break. So I saw a lot of that, and then also uh, artists write out of pain, man.
Yeah.
They write out of pain, and Prince went through a lot of internal struggles, and it came out in his music. That's probably why his music was so great because he had all those freaking internal struggles.
A lot of it does stem to that. So again, that's something that
Listen,
is very, yeah,
that
that's very
that
cotton.
song
So yeah.
When doves cry, son. That was real, son.
I
Like
mean, I don't know about again. What was real was the fact that when you listen to the words, they fit, they it was just it was a bold thing to know that you have made music that goes quote unquote with a scene and works so well with it, how they transpire. That was the great thing about Purple Rain too, that it came out when music videos was really starting to get hot. So there was a lot of visuals that tied in to what you were seeing. And then they kind of just weirdly got it to almost match and mirror everything that he did in the movie. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool that they kind of pieced it together and you could see it. So to me, again, it wasn't the greatest cinematography that could have been taken, but you grab a hold of what was going on and you see what the storyline is.
it was it
You
was
can
a
set her up. It was good. It
it
was
was a
all right.
music video. It was basically a music
It was
video.
a long ass music video. Exactly. Yeah, there you go,
Just,
Art. That's the
just,
best. Yeah, that's the best interpret. That's good. I like that. It was a long ass music video. That's what it was. That's what it was.
but it
Hmm.
was also the story of his life at the time. So
Yeah, it
that's
wasn't as good. It wasn't as dramatic as In the Closet with R. Kelly. But yeah, I get you, man. You know, that shit lasted for 14 weeks. It was almost a Telemundo event. Telemundo.
Listen, that in the closet was
She
so
was in
long,
the
bro. Was about to,
closet.
he was about
Don't
to start
open
paying
the door.
rent.
I opened the door. Don't open the door. Hey, yo. R. Kelly was that. That's when he was going through his. That's when y'all should have arrested his ass because that's when he was on
hey,
the
look,
worst.
I stopped that in the closet. I stopped at the part 7. I was like, all right, this long in the movie. This is too much, man. Like, all right, Negro. And then what he had like 14
he,
parts.
he finna escape through the
I don't
exhaust
know.
pipe of a truck. God, he's 6'8" and he slipped out the exhaust of a damn truck. There's some crazy shit, yo. Telemundo.
You stupid. So, this is
Mm.
one of our favorite moments of the show right here, man.
Oh, here we go.
This
Yes,
is where you
yes.
drop your words of wisdom and you give us some game, man.
All right. So let me go. Let me go solo on this one, Jack. Let me go solo. All right. Tonight, y'all, I'm gonna talk about one thing that will help you in a lot of situations, whether it's dealing domestically with your significant other, your children, people in the street. Today's words: think before y'all act. Take a moment to take a breath and clear your mind and your thoughts before you do something that's pretty much irrational and it might just mess up the whole flow of what you got going on. I promise you, it doesn't take you long to do it. And when you realize that when you did it, you're able to think with a clearer head, you'll feel better. Basically, if you're in an argument or a big blow up, just step back and just close your eyes. And as long as you're not fighting, don't close your eyes if you're fighting. These motherfuckers is real out here. They'll punch you in the mouth. So don't do it. But step back, kind of clear your mind, close your eyes, and don't say something until after you've taken 3 nice deep breaths. Just clear your mind real quick. Clear yourself. Then
Wait,
assess what's going on. Huh?
Can I just intervene real fast? So, if you are having if you're having an anxiety attack or how, like just said you're out of balance, if you take two short breaths and one two short, if you inhale two quickly twice and exhale one long time, it actually resets your nervous system and then you'll be okay again. Go ahead. My bad.
But no, and again, only time you interject is when you give me something that helps out. So that's good. So again, just like Jay said, either two short ones or three long ones. But take those breaths, yo. Allow your body to, just like Jay said, to reset itself. You don't think you think you need longer time, but when you do this, your body will start and your mind will start clearing up so that you can get yourself wrapped around whatever situation you're in, and you will be able to see. You will be able to see how this will turn out as long as you're relaxed to allow for the right thing to happen. A lot of us will allow our emotions to take over when it comes to these sorts of situations. And I ask y'all, with these three breaths and being able to close your mind, you'll see that your emotions should calm down to the point where you become reasonable and able to think about a solution instead of allowing yourself to get hurt or to hurt somebody, because it's really not that necessary. So what I'm asking you to do again is just think before you do anything. Stop, take two or three deep breaths, blow them out, reassess the situation, and then manifest how you can do something good after this, with this, before this. Man, just start thinking positive things so that it doesn't hang over you too long and you can get yourself cleared up. So that's all. Okay, I'm not gonna go hard, but I do believe that if you start thinking positively about everything that you're doing and manifest the things that y'all want, y'all will get it. Y'all will get it. But you just gotta think and clear your mind and get yourself right to allow for it to come to you. It will come.
All
And
right then. We appreciate that. Go ahead, Art. What you gotta say, my good
but
brother?
if I can piggyback off that, man, two quick points to that. Words have power.
Words are definitely have power.
Once you say something, you cannot take it back. So maybe three things. And to if you want to, to get spiritual, the Bible tells us be quick to hear, slow to speak.
You know what I'm saying?
See what
And
I'm
then
saying?
you know what? And I'm just gonna add to it too, right? When you take spaghetti and you put it on your fork, blow twice, chew once. That's all I'm gonna say.
What?
You that feng shui shit, man. You be that. Yeah, it's good though. I mean, I
Nah,
felt
nah.
that for a second when you said blow, but you said blow. Pause. I had to put it in there. Pause.
No, but that's what you're doing when you're taking a deep breath. You blowing out.
Pause, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Right, right. So see, you got to
What do you
do it anyway.
what
CJ,
do you
that's
You know,
good. You got to
what do
do
you
it
want?
anyway. You got to do it
smell
Just
anyway.
smell the
forget.
roses,
Hey,
blow out
pardon
the
the
candle.
interruption. Pardon the interruption.
It's all right, man. You got your dog. That's man's best friend right there. You know what I mean?
What you want,
Now,
man?
we definitely appreciate that, man, dropping gems on it and whatnot. Art, before we get to the end of the show, thoughts and stuff like that, would you like to promote your show and let people know what we got going on coming up?
All right. So tomorrow, um, it'll be my first show. Health tips with Art, basement workout. So we're just gonna tomorrow we're just gonna start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Um, Body types. You know what to do. Anytime the steps to take when you want to start any workout program. So that's gonna be tomorrow's show.
All right, and
You
which is
know,
another wonderful addition to the virtual man cave. The this is the health guru and what who gets us right with the basement workouts and whatnot. All right, you let them know about your YouTube channel too.
yeah,
That
YouTube
you
Art the third at Basement Workouts 1012. I'm also on TikTok Basement Workouts, and yeah, so check it out.
All right, you heard the man right there, yo. Check him out. Check him out. And again, we also have on Thursdays we got um the MLB Weekly Rundown with Nate the Great, yo. Wonderful show. You get to learn about everything and have everything current events on what's going on in baseball and what to look out for. Then on Saturdays, you have at 10 o'clock, you have the virtual Mancave podcast with the whole crew. Me, myself, Model Citizen J, D Rigga, aka Unc, Art, the Panamanian Professor, aka the Health Guru. You got Troy, you know what I'm saying, the chef, aka Coach. Can't forget about superhero Leo, and of course, you know what I'm saying, the good old Brody, the mayor Corey. You know what I mean? So that's the whole squad, son. What happened, Unc?
Everybody. Huh?
What happened, Unc?
Oh no! Hey,
Oh,
what?
okay. I thought I said I see you laughing. I'm about to say, damn, did I miss
No,
something?
no, no, no. I thought you was gonna forget it too. You almost stuttered Leo's name out of there. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Don't
listen,
forget.
that's a wonderful thing. My beautiful speech impediment, but I make it work. I let it do what it do, baby.
Hey, there you go. Fall off.
um, but nah. Before we get up out of here, though, Unc, man, what is your end of show thoughts, yo? What are you feeling? What is going
Uh,
on? I know you
and then
told people they better think. You hit
check
them with the
out.
Aretha Franklin. You better think.
Yo, I got that. Okay, yo, since I ain't got none, love, peace, and hair grease. There you go.
You don't even use hair grease, man. You just
I
put
was saying
Vaseline.
it needed, but it just felt so. It needed to be said tonight. It needed
I
to be
respect
said.
that.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
All right, man. What you got for the folks, yo?
You know what it is. Keep God first. Everything else will follow.
Hey, man. Look both ways before you cross the street because you don't want to get hit. We appreciate everybody who tapped in and tuned in tonight, man. We love y'all. Hopefully, we see y'all tomorrow for Arthur's show. And you know how we do, y'all. Oh, wait, hold up. Before I get up out of here, I just want to say, later, Mandy. We appreciate you for tapping in and tuning in. You are the best, yo. All right, y'all. So we gonna
Cali
see you.
Babe, Cali Born.
Cali, West Side. See, it's all about the hair. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
We gonna see y'all next week, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We up out of here, yo.
Yeah,
Peace.
yeah.